Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Tuesday Takeover, where we're playing every game that has a 2 in its title. In the past, that's included Left 4 Dead 2, Helldivers 2, Gears of War 2, you name it. But today, as per always, on the normal, we play Destiny 2 for Destiny Tuesdays. So, to kind of throw it all together, in case you missed something in the past of Destiny, or if you want to get caught up, or you want to see what the game is about and what it's like, feel free to tune in. This is also being live streamed on YouTube, so that way we can have a nice video archive of what to expect out of the game. Or just if you missed the VOD, or if you missed the stream, the VOD will stay up so that way you can watch it. So you're always welcome to. And we're always going to be showing this cutscenes in full. So, yeah. You won't get any, like, wild reactions from me. You're not going to get, like... I'll try my best to keep quiet during the cutscenes and such. But if you would like me to edit stuff and actually, like, present it of next time on the live stream, you know, we'll do it like that too. So that's up to y'all. I want to start presenting my games like that, where it kind of tells a lot more of the cohesive story of a lot of these MMO games, that these live service games that require a lot more of our attention on a regular basis to be caught up with the story that's held within. Lord knows how many gacha games there are that exist that make me want to do the same thing. Like, I do want to do a lot more of these games. I want to do Let's Plays, and I enjoy doing Let's Plays of just taking you on through the journey of the games that we do play and enjoy. That really help contribute to a lot of what goes on in the world of gaming. And some of these are just the big ones that really stick with me, you know. I still need to finish Elden Ring for you all. If you would like, I could even restart the whole thing as a new character again, because I just can't finish on one playthrough on that game. I really do want to replay Lies of P as well. I still need to finish Oblivion for you all. So, yeah. With that, though, I'm going to start prepping up the game. We're going to run through Solstice of Heroes as, like, my recorded content for this session. So that way it's more of the... what's it called? More of the... If you want to see gameplay elements of what to expect, then that's what we can do there. But otherwise, like, when it comes to Destiny stuff, it's still pretty much the same thing, you know? So not too much to worry about there. And I think I should be able to have myself as my own solo element in the game as it loads. And I need to close Chrome so I don't eat up too much power and memory. That way I can have VC Face active at the same time, because it's graphically intense. Cool. OBS, Destiny, Discord, and that. Cool. Alright. So welcome everybody to Destiny 2, Edge of Fate. The newest DLC in... the newest story expansion in the Destiny universe. So we have finished the Light and Dark saga. We are done with the Battle of the Witness. But however, we are still facing the after effects and the bigger picture that goes beyond our paracausal powers held within of just the Traveler and the Darkness. Now we're holding on to the powers of the universe, the thing that glues us together on a molecular level. So beyond the magical element, we've got now a more scientific magical aspect to it. So for those of you that don't really get it, Destiny plays on the whole science fantasy trope. In the beginning, there was the light abilities that you had, which were solar, arc, and void. You had the power of the sun, basically. You had the power of lightning, and you had the power of, like, black holes, or just, like, gravity-esque type. That's what the void is. My hunter is more of the martial prowess. He is the nimble mover, the scout, the first to the front line, and my analog standee step in of me. However, to truly understand the elements, we're going to play as our warlock. And oh boy, is she ready for this. Because she is the one who has been chosen and selected by the Nine, lore-wise, in how we present this story. This is my warlock. Her name is Princess Lunara. She is a master of the elements. Whereas my hunter has the foresight and the tenacity to go the distance, and my titan is just a staunch wall. My warlock's is gonna handle a lot more of the esoteric end of it. So enough about that. Let's put it to action, shall we? Without further ado, Destiny 2, Edge of Fate.
What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. That they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them.
I'm sure you will. But not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons. I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
So yeah. There's your first look into what's going to be happening in Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. If you don't want to see any spoilers about what's to come, then you're welcome to click off from here. That is at least just the opening cutscene, so when you log in, you don't have, like, that. You will be seeing the exact same thing that we just saw. However, if you want to see what it looks like with my characters in the cutscenes, that's what we're gonna be doing for the next round of Destiny Tuesday when we come back for the fall session, because there's gonna be a lot more story coming in, so I can get us caught up after the around the era of the 26th is when I will start coming back again after my hiatus. So keep an eye out in that era, in that range. And no, August. I'll keep doing Destiny Tuesdays. I'll still have Destiny Tuesdays on, like, going forward. Just trying to present this and keep everybody caught up with it. That's the big part of it. So we're gonna run it through Legend. I'm gonna run through the story and all three characters on Legend, because I do want that exotic armor, number one, and, like, number two, I enjoy the challenge that it offers. So for that, if you want to see what that story looks like, you guys know the drill on the YouTube side. And then if you want to see what the gameplay looks like, that's what the next recording will be. Or, ooh, there it is. Yay! Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll start a new recording here. So, that's what you can look forward to in Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. As for this new recording, like I said I wanted to do for today's stream, as much as I want to play through the story on all my other characters, I feel it's late enough in the night that it's gonna be a little bit hard to keep track of. And if you're not fully into the story or not wanting to get caught up, this is just kind of more my... I would like to hang out and chat and talk, because I do love and I do enjoy this game, but I don't really get a chance to talk with y'all, kind of thing. So, this is the Tuesday Takeover, where I play games on a Tuesday that have 2 in it. So, the running joke was Destiny Tuesday. So welcome, everybody, to Destiny Tuesday. As part of the Tuesday Takeover, earlier in the night, Purity had joined us for Helldivers and some Star Wars Battlefront. And so now we're out here in Destiny, and we are playing... this time we're going to play as my Warlock. As much as I love playing as my Hunter, everything is kind of said and done with him right now. Like, I've beaten the campaign on him. I've already gotten some kind of good gear. I just need to do the raid now. That's it. Like, as much as I want to go for Pinnacle static gear, as much as I want to go for 5-star static gear, it's whatever. Like, yeah. So progress is going to transfer over to my other characters. Like, whatever is the average in between all my inventories, I don't have to worry about stat numbers. So this is for everybody else, gameplay-wise, of Destiny players. See, Destiny players are cut into 2 different types. The gameplay and, like, optimization stats the event runners and aesthetics, and then the story, the lore players. I'm somehow in like the triad of all three of these things, but I combine more gameplay and aesthetics together a lot more. So, what does that mean about what we're doing tonight? Absolutely nothing. Kind of. Sort of. Solstice of Heroes is here. For those of you that don't know what Solstice of Heroes is the Destiny event of, yes, it's summertime. Let's have a big old bonfire. And that's pretty much it. So there's a special event that comes with this. There's new weapons that we can collect. There's new armors that you can buy. And there's shiny armors that you can buy. But also, this is where you can get some of the best statted gear, too. Like, this is usually, like, one of the ones where you do get, like, high 60 armors. As well as, once you fully level it up to a shiny, glowing armor type, then you can actually have some really good numbers to kick some butt with. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. I can't wink with this, Abby. Anyways, Solstice of 2025 is here. Bring the heat, Guardians. The time has come to bask in the warm glow of our victories. Collect rewards like the new grenade launcher, submachine gun, and more. Customize your style with new universal ornament sets added to Eververse. Play activities with fiery new modifiers and upgrade your armor until it glows. Start the celebration by visiting Eva Levante in the tower or by opening the event home in the portal. Sweet! What does any of that mean to you? If you're a new player coming into Destiny, what does this mean to you? Well, my friend, you can get some shiny toy limited time event weapons. You can get some shiny limited time event armors. You can get some shiny limited time event armors that you can grind for. So that way you can transmog it into your current gear and make some ultimate fashion. Unironically though, legitimately, like, that is exactly what Solstice is. So, beautiful that we were here in this menu. So, when you start out as a new guard, everybody is going to be shot back to level 2. You're all going to be level 2 Guardians again. Whether you've been playing this game since pre-alpha in Destiny 1, whether you just bought the game 2 days ago because your friend told you to get this game. Here's what to expect of going into Destiny 2. Right? So, first off, take a pause. Open that pause menu. Get used to the menus. Because when you play a game, one of the places you're going to be in for the longest time is your menu. Right? For all us veteran players, our rank is kind of our everything. It shows how long we've been playing the game. It shows like, hey, listen, if you're going to team up with me, you can trust me to help you out, to run this stuff. That I will either probably burn through the whole mission, or I'm not going to burn through the whole mission, but I'll make sure that we can work together to play this game. Because well, I call it an MMO, but as a multiplayer game as a whole, you usually want to work together with whoever you're with. That means whether you're covering each other's backs, covering all angles. In an FPS, it is a dynamic movement of combat. You need to know how to handle yourself against odd enemies. You need to know how your teammates handle against odd enemies. So, for us, starting up, you just gotta do one of the new light quests when you start out. When you start out in Destiny, do the new light ones. That's what's gonna catch you up in the story. It does cut into the meat and potatoes. It shortens it by a little bit. It skips some crazier details that happen. But if you do play through those timeline episodes to get there, you're going to want to open your portal, right? And then you go to world. You press either right bumper or stick, whatever. You're going to be at the big map. When you're at the big map that has everything in it, go to this thing here that says timeline. So, if you're new or if you're old, you're going to have to do this. Because you're going to be navigating these menus. And, because of how the world works, everyone wants to copy Hulu. And Netflix. So, with this, you have a neat little timeline to catch up on the story. If you like lore, if you like reading, if you like playing video games, and actually like going and diving into the universe, well, here you have it. The Traveler awakened. When hope seems lost, the Traveler ended its slumber, and with a burst of light, damaging its shell, but saving the last city from Gaul, the shockwave traveled deep into the stars, awakening even greater threats. You're gonna get a nice cutscene out of this. I'm not gonna play it for you because that's on me. Actually, should I? Would you like to? Chat, would you like to see this? Would you like to see how we became Guardians? I've done this before a dime a dozen times, but we're also here to see how the game plays. But also, this is how the game plays. That is the paradox. Let's do this. We get you know what? We're starting off with another cutscene. Let's do it. Why not?
Some say this universe is made of light and darkness. These ancient forces flow through all matter and energy in our solar system and beyond. But we haven't always known this. When the Traveler arrived in our solar system, they called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god. Its presence provoked and inspired great change. It terraformed several moons and planets. Our lifespans increased threefold. And we launched colony ships to settle worlds beyond our own. This was our golden age. But like all golden ages, it was doomed to collapse. The Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy, a voice in the darkness. It found us. Humanity lost everything. With the last of its strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something new. The ghosts. In the dark times that followed the collapse, the ghosts chose the first Lightbearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light. Humanity faced many threats in those days. Invaders from beyond our system arrived in droves. Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden age. The warlike Cabal came for our territory and resources for conquest. The Hive, ravenous worshippers of death, came to feed their infernal hunger. And the Vex, strange living machines, came to recreate our world in their own brutal image. We fought with each other as well. For a time, chaos reigned. Though in the end, we came together to rebuild, to heal. We built a city under the Traveler, the last safe city of Earth. In this city, humanity lived peacefully in all its forms. The humans, Earth's original inhabitants, the Exos, marvels of the Golden Age, and the Awoken, a people touched by both light and dark. Lightbearers took an oath to protect the last city. Over the centuries, they earned the title Guardians. The Titans, paragons of strength and bravery. the warlocks, mage scholars trained in the arcane arts, and the hunters, bold adventurers gifted with cunning. Guardians know that when they stand together, they are stronger. And now, new threats use our own powers against us. The Black Fleet closes in, edging us toward a second collapse. And our greatest adversary, the voice in the darkness, is revealed. A being of unimaginable power. The Witness. But all is not lost. Brand new Guardians rise every day to shape the future of our solar system and beyond.
So yeah, if you made it this far, if you're new to Destiny, and you made it this far, congratulations, you're a Guardian. Yeah, as soon as you grab that cutscene, bam, hello, welcome. We're learning how to play Destiny today, because they made a lot of changes in the UI for Edge of Fate. People have been asking, why not make Destiny 3? Destiny 3 this, Destiny 3 have that happen. I'm going to be on the side of Destiny players that this is basically as close to Destiny 3 as we're going to get, without completely scrapping everything that we have owned and still work with and work for to this day of the current content timeline of Destiny. Because everyone's always asking, I want to get into Destiny, but... And that but is a huge but. It's a very big but. But there's a lot of things I need to catch up on. But there's a lot of DLC I need to buy. But there's a lot of this and that. But there's a lot of this and that. That's okay. Breathe. When it comes to a live service game, it's always up to the game company to be welcoming to newer players. So right now, I will definitively say right now is the best time to get into Destiny. Whether you're a free-to-play player and you want to check it out, whether you are a long-time player but you've been missing a couple DLC, you might have stopped here and there. If you're a long-time player but still just want to get a hang of what's going on in the systems of the game, then this video is for you, as well as live stream, VOD, what have you, whatever you're watching this on. Thank you, first and foremost. I appreciate you. But, yeah, it's intimidating to go through a bunch of menus, and then a lot of the UI changes, a lot of the stat changes. We're gonna go through all of that, because right now, Solstice of Heroes is happening. The Solstice is one of the best ways for me to show off what changes have happened. Alright, enjoy the lurk, Purity. Thank you again so much. Get some good rest. We got a big year coming. We're in August already, everybody. Don't forget. So I am stacked with a lot of projects. When I mention a hiatus, it's because there's a lot of things I am doing and doing more of outside of here. So, yes. So, one more / shout out T-Star and shout out T-Star. Bam. Please, if you enjoy some art, go give her a follow. If you enjoy some music, go give her a follow. So, right now, as a free-to-play player, you may be trying to figure out what to do, how to do. Solstice is the best way to do, because this is where you need to go kill a bunch of stuff. You get a closed area. you get good gear. And that gear can stay with you too. That gear will go as far with you as you want that gear to go with you. And that still applies to all your old gear too. Alright? For all the Destiny veteran players who are worried about whether or not your old gear doesn't matter, it can and it can't. It depends on how you want to build with it. I will do some compare and contrasts with my other character, so that way now I can have two different characters working in tandem of new system, old system. Right? And how would that work with the current situation of the gear? The game is really is a fleshed out RPG. I'd say so. One of the key elements to an RPG game is its stats menu. So, for PlayStation players, again, the big PS button is your open the map button, or the portal button, either or. Just controller shortcuts. I press start button, what have you, inventory. Alright. So, veteran players, I know how you feel. Where big number? Why armor number small now? Why? That's because of the DLC. This is now armor 3.0. Hello. And so, this is my old Artifice armor. A full collection of the highest statted gear I had back before they made this update. But now, something you might notice is a little different here. Your bond, your mark, your cloak, what have you, whatever class you play, this armor piece now has stats as well. This is a huge game changer. This means this exotic, if you had this, well, congratulations. This is gonna make you insanely powered. So, I just missed Xur. That's okay. I can start cleaning my vault now, too. So, what does this bond do, and why am I picking this one specifically? So, Spirit of Inmost Light, using an ability, empowers the other two abilities. Meaning, if I cast a rift, if I throw a grenade, if I throw a needle, then everything else is gonna be boosted. If I'm going through hordes of those enemies that were aforementioned in the cutscene, we're gonna take out as many of them as possible. We're also gonna deal as much damage as possible too. And it doesn't matter what level we are, we're gonna be pulled 5 under whoever has the highest light level. So don't you worry about not dealing enough damage. Just, how can you work on your cooldown times? That's it. Spirit of the Swarm, Tangle spawn threadlings. What does that mean to you? Don't worry about it. Can I add my thing? I can't. Oh. Fool of a took. I should have, There's an exotic thing. There's a thing you could do with exotic armors where you add a chip in them, and you can add an extra boost once it's fully masterworked. Alas, I did not with these ones, for I was hesitant as to what I was going to keep. But that's okay. Oh yeah, you can open your vault anywhere in the system now. For all veteran players, if you haven't played in a while, yes, you can access the vault from anywhere now. If you're in this menu, down on the D-pad. Doesn't matter what kind of controller you're using. Down on the D-pad. If you're in this menu, up on the D-pad. Congratulations. You can now access the vault from anywhere in the system. You don't have to fly into the tower anymore to do that. You don't have to fly into any planetary system to do that. Let me see. I need to grab the extra bonds now. I'm so sorry if I'm loud and my window's open. My bad. Improves grenades, osmiomancy. Rifts periodically release shock arc waves. Spirit of the Stag. Spirit of the Star Eater. That is the healer one. Okay, I don't need that. I'll take this one. Cool. Armor pieces that I can delete and am okay with deleting. Honestly, any of these ones that came through with the last episode event, like, these do not hold their effects anymore, so it is okay to delete them. Apostate's Blade Bond. I mean, if you want to keep the lore for it, you can always go over to this menu. So from here to here, go to armor, Gambit, World, Factions, Seasons, Events, Seasons. You go to Seasons, and you can look at all the armor that you can collect. Oh. Endgame? Would it be Endgame then? No. Whoa. Nice. And look, I can even check out what's in the raid. Oh, nice. Nice. It's a spoiler, but also, it's out now. So if you don't care about spoilers, then there you go. There's your chance at looking at what you can get. Or, if you're like me and you're a collector, what else to fill out in this checklist? What else to go back and buy? Because, Lord knows, Traveler knows, I only have so much silver in my pocket. And some of these you can't even get anymore. So, yeah. There's the Arc set. There's the Kitsune set. Some of these do come back. That's a lot. Where'd this come from? Gladius Bond? Okay, I think this is spoilers now. Cool. And all of these ones are old ones. Yep. Oh yeah. Here it is. Yeah. So because of transmogrify, being able to change your outfit and armor, right? If you miss out on an old episode suit and you want that outfit, you can unlock it by finding Zur on the weekends. And you can buy all this old armor. The stats are going to be absolute crap, but you can still buy it if you want to add it to your collection and unlock it. Or whatever the new ones are too. I'm sure you saw that there's the Bushido set. There is a samurai themed set now that exists in Destiny. So, no, Zur does he not? Well, we're gonna have to find out. But I only play on Tuesdays. So, let's see. Grenades still at max. Class ability is just under. Alright. Okay. I need to boost class ability. Nice. Actually, here we go. There we go. That's class ability also. Can't do that one. Grenades, that brings it to overcharge. Class mod. Grenade mod. Dang it. Shorts my... It shorts my... Okay. Unless I put it both to health. Because as of right now, even though my health is at 96, health per orb 67.2, flinch resistance 9.6. I don't really need to worry about flinch, especially if I'm using a lot of abilities. And 67% of health is still a lot. So I don't think I have to worry about that too much. What does that mean? If you're not good with numbers, all you want to know is match your word, and make sure match a word that you think is a fun word to you, and make sure it's 100. There you go. That's the only thing you need to know about Destiny's stat numbers. If grenade equals 100 and that makes you happy, go for it. If you want melee to equal 100, then go for that. That's all you really need to know about it. And then later on, once you feel that that's a comfortable thing, then you can start looking more into what the numbers mean in terms of your stats. Like, there's a lot of nitpicking as to the exact number detail of how much damage you're doing versus how much damage you're taking in. There is a thing for that. Absolutely. Knowing your point thresholds, yes, absolutely. Like, how much damage you can take, how much versus how much damage you're dealing out. Yeah. There is a way to actually test this now. Like 70 melee for Gambler's Dodge. Really? Okay. Now that we're back in the portal, let's head to the tower. But not just any part of the tower. We're gonna go to the firing range. Yes, Destiny now has a firing range. Actually, should we do the fire range, or should we just do live fire exercises? I think live fire is more my speed anyways, too. Let's go back to the tower. Eva Levante has been waiting for us. So what does this mean for you new players in Destiny? Go to the tower. Most important place you're ever gonna go. Go to the tower. What are we doing right now in Destiny? Going to the tower. We just finished an event. They're going to the tower. Why are we going to the tower? The Postmaster. Why are we going to the Postmaster? Because it's always gonna be full, if you're like me. Rip random civilian. No, so the shooting range, you can actually summon all the different types of enemies, whether it's a Vex, Cabal, Fallen, or Hive. I don't know if they do Taken. I don't think they can do Taken. There's also a laser beam that you can take damage on to see how your damage threshold is. Yeah. Yay! Look at the tower! It's so pretty! Hold on, we're taking some screenshots here. Why are we here in Destiny? We're taking screenshots. What are we doing today in Destiny Tuesday? We're taking screenshots. Gameplay. I'm turning off my HUD. Here you go. This is the immersive experience of Destiny 2. There you go. Take it all in. And so there you have it. Destiny 2. And here we have my main character for all of you. Princess Lunara of the Awoken. Master of the powers of light and dark. Here we are today at the Solstice of Heroes to commemorate all the Guardians out there. But let's hear it from Eva Levante herself.
You're a famous guardian. If I could help you, it would be just...
Eva Levante, No longer an outfitter for heroes of the tower, Eva now devotes her time to making sure Guardians enjoy seasonal events, celebrating Solstice. Happy Solstice, Guardian. Eva welcomes you to the celebration, smiling with deep warmth. I am so pleased to see you here. There's always something special about Solstice, isn't there? You remember what has been, and we celebrate the life and hope of here and now, of the future yet to come, with the people by our sides. I have asked Zavala to devise some exciting new challenges for you to overcome this year, Guardian. You'll have access to these during your operations in this solstice. It is our hope that these will drive you to even greater heights, and that you shine brightly for all to see. Complete a solo, fireteam, or pinnacle ops activity in the portal with at least one solstice modifier active, or complete a match. Okay. Hold on, sorry, I was trying to read that detail as fast as possible. If you get stuck and you missed reading the objective, just go to the portal. If you're done with the tower and stuff, just go to the portal. Whew. Alright, cool. So now, here is the Solstice menu. The main menu if you want to talk to Eva Levante. Right? If you come back to the tower to get your goodies and find things you want to get specifically. Right? So the armors that we can get here are going to be all that shiny ones that you can get. This Solstice is good? Yeah. Alright, I'm turning on my my HUD. Alright, let's turn that back on. Femboy's Adept. Beautiful. Thank you. Hold on. That's one for the books. That's
Let's check.
That's the weeks right there. Alright. I was gonna save this for ceremony. Because right now, for us in Destiny, I have been appointed as clan lead. And so I would like to extend an invite to you. If you are ever lost and you need some help getting into the game, you're looking for people to play with, to run either fireteam ops or pinnacle missions and push yourselves to the higher level, please do feel free to join us. You can either join my personal Discord or you can join the clan's Discord. You're welcome to either. I will post the Discord invites in the servers so that way you can all keep in touch. Yeah. I'm looking to run a lot of endgame stuff. Hell, even on stream, if I'm in open stream chat and you want to come play, you're always welcome to come run something with us. So yeah. But it's important right now that I do start ranking up as a Guardian, because to get even higher level gear, you're going to want to make sure your Guardian rank is level 9. From what everyone's been telling me, level 9 is when you can start getting tier 5 gear. So I guess I'll try to get the admins to come through, and I'll try to set up a day where we can have the official official changing, not changing the guard, but just like an actual, like, would you like to see a full-on like ceremony of of it? That's, you're welcome to let me know. And we'll make an event out of it. But right now, I am going from an initiate to a scout. I would have done this on my hunter, honestly, but I need to get more progress faster. And by the time we do the next set of things, I would have already done it anyways. So, let's go.
All Guardians are requested to assist in defense as necessary.
Alright. There we go. Commander.
Guardian.
Zavala. Weekly arms rewards. Oh, some tier 3 guns. Some tier 2 armor. Yeah, see, everything is dropping at my hunter's level. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Like, if you start this game and you want to try doing end game content off the bat, you're welcome to try. Like, I'm so down.
You're alive, Guardian.
Fight like it. Light Reforged. This is, can you do PvP? Yes, I have, and I will do. 67, 65, 67, 75. Flat is 70. No. 75, 77, 77. I'd probably keep that one then. I'm only keeping this one because of the Vidmaster. I mean, this is all class abilities. I'm gonna have to look at this afterwards. This is some of my own personal statted gear that I kept as a I might use this later kind of thing. Because I like having a balanced build. That is how I usually play. Where all my gear can compensate for each other. But as you can see, I'm kind of short-handed on gear at the moment. So, if you'd like to help me clean my vault and watch me do it, work with the numbers, stay tuned. But, for now, let's get some live fire exercise and show you what it's all about in Solstice of Heroes.
All data has a lineage.
Sorry, I get a little,
You can always trace it back.
yeah. I need bounties. I need some bounties, actually. What bounties am I looking for? Hello, big guy. If you come to the tower and you see all these dudes, don't be jarred. Let's see. Auto rifles, sidearms, sword, stasis. Cool. I keep old guns around in case they're good with my next fashion. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just... when it comes to Destiny, it's just a funny looking stick thrower. That's it. Solar ability, final blows, defeating guardians, okay. Solar supers. Defeat targets with final blows from solar damage. Sounds like I'm gonna be using solar this round. Who would have thunk? Okay. Oh hey. Oh hey! Hey, nice. Cool. Well. Sidearms. It said sidearms. I had one for sidearms. I'm gonna use this one. Plus, this one helps me with grenades. Go figure. I'm gonna use grenades. I'm gonna use a lot of grenades. I got a threadlings. This is gonna be nasty. Oh, look at that. What I got? Threadlings. For those that find all this difficult, find funny matching words. Do these words match? Alright, cool. So this one, breach light, you know. Wait.
Let's talk.
Sidearm, sidearm. I could use this. Solar. I don't have solar right now, but I could also use this one. If I use this one, lightning. I don't need that one. Solar. That's fine. Threadlings and solar. Yeah, because solar grenade is not what I want. That's a healing grenade. I'm not here to heal. Just because I'm playing the magic class does not mean I'm going to be healing you. No. That I'm playing very much the opposite of the healer, the magic healer. I am here to bring the pain. I am here to clear a room. What's the current Warlock meta in your opinion? The Warlock meta is whatever works for you. That's what the meta is. Do you hear me saying solar abilities, solar super? I'm gonna go with that in terms of how I'm making my build right now. So like, from here, this is where you can start messing around with loadouts so that we can save ideas on like how you want to build your kit, right? I'm not always going to be running a solar loadout. In fact, I would like this loadout to look very strandy, right? So if I wanted to do that, I'm going to put Needle Storm. I'm going to put Arcade Needle on. I could still keep the Helion. Because right now I need both solar and strand, right? So a controversial phrase that's come up recently is loadout swapping. Oh, ha, oh no, oh no.
All runs together, doesn't it?
Okay, loadout swapping is difficult, I will say. Like, with how fast this thing accelerates,
I won't forget everyone.
it's very slow.
I won't.
But there's no problem with having two near identical matching loadouts, right? So good thing this was named Gamma, because it's a green one. Or, you know, if you want to change the name, swap name is on the right. Let's name this one Strand. Or you could be an absolute animal and name it Solar, and name the other one Strand. Miraculous. Alright, this is an old Trials loadout. Since items cannot be found, I am okay with overwriting this. It's fine. So now, let's change this to Solar. What am I changing? Just the keywords. Everything else here, they all give me a +10 at something. Oh, +10 super. That's fine. Hold on, can I get a +10 on health, or did I use all of that? +10 to melee. Picking up or destroying a tangle grants transcendence of the same energy type. Well, this one, melee final blows start health regeneration, while transcendent melee final blows start health regeneration for you and nearby allies. Well then, look at that. Looks like I can be the healer. Well, I can be the while I'm dealing a lot of damage. Go figure. Who would have thunk it? The magical characters can also heal too and can multi-class. Basically, to translate what a warlock is, or at least like what this ability is saying, is you can be a blue mage, you can, or like a red mage. You can both heal and deal damage. There you go. So, if you do have the Final Shape DLC and you have beaten through it, Prismatic is an ability where you can combine light and dark abilities. So here I would like to show what it would be like having all of these abilities at maximum tuning for just bringing the pain. I'm at the moment using Geomag Warlocks. It is definitely very enjoyable, but I do want to try something else eventually, so things don't get stale. Absolutely! That's why loadouts change. For me, I change my abilities per season, per whatever's on the artifact. The artifact is going to be the most important thing that you do get, regardless. Because you will have access to the first mission of Destiny, and then after that, you'll at least get the thing that will actually boost your levels. So, this video is starting to get 45 minutes long. So I guess for part 2, we'll actually get some actual gameplay in. We're actually going to go into the field. So, you want to see how that goes?
I can help you.
I'm starting the recording now. I need to cut down the recordings because I keep running out of memory space on this. That's how much I stream. I stream so much, and like I stream like hours on end, and I don't shut up for hours on end. And sometimes I don't know whether I want to throw something into the void. So, in today's video stream recording, we're going to be talking about how status effects work in Destiny, and how your stats, right here next to my head, look at the back of my mohawk. There we go. See how these stats synergize with my abilities, right? As well as looking at how all of my stuff here will maximize in completing as many objectives as possible. So right now, since I'm dealing... What does the swirly one mean? What does that circle mean? What does this mean? Well, welcome to part 2 of my tutorial of what to do when you're starting to get into Destiny and how to play the game. Part 2, where we're talking about armor stats and perks and mods. And then we'll actually get to the gameplay. Like, this is what I do in my spare time when playing Destiny. And, like, I feel like I should explain how a lot of this works, right? So normally, some people like to go in and pick and choose every individual armor piece to modify and stats. If you would like to shorthand it, press right on the D-pad in that menu. Now, you're in the mod customization menu. This is where you can maximize your stats and make sure things synergize. Mine, I keep it simple, right? You have your ammo finders, right? This is whether you're running things like shotguns, trace rifles, sniper rifles. What do these mean to new players? If you see a laser beam, a gun that shoots far, or a gun that shoots a lot of bullets, but you can only shoot really close, those are the weapons that are affected by special ammo. If it goes boom, odds are it's a heavy ammo. If it's a rocket launcher, if it's a sword, if it's a grenade launcher, or an LMG. Those are going to be your heavy ammos. They changed it. So for veteran players coming back into Destiny, this is one of the big changes that you need to keep aware of. We do not have scout finders anymore, meaning you cannot help your team find ammo anymore. But you can. So in the past, for raiders as well as nightfall runners, or dungeon runners even, these stats, this one specifically affects battlefield combat, right? With the gunplay of Destiny, weapon swapping is always a key thing. Taking out specific enemies with specific health bars that you just need to deal a lot more damage to. We have the basic red ones, you got your orange ones, the yellow bars, and then the yellow bars. If the health bar is on the bottom of your screen and it has a name on it, that is the boss. That is the end boss of whatever activity you're doing. If it has a big yellow bar over its name, odds are that is the same dude, or it's a mini boss. It's one of the tankier ones. You're gonna want to use supers and heavies for, or throw all your abilities at it. And the majors are like the commanders, and the minors are supposed to be the grunt, rank, and file ones. So, stats. First things first, infusion. This is to make power, big number, go up with whatever else you have in your inventory. So, if I wanted to do this with my weapons,
I can work with this.
if I wanted to put this grenade launcher on any of my other weapons, I could use materials I have already. For veterans, if you have an enhancement course, congratulations. You have the key ingredient to doing upgrades now. You don't need the Lego bricks anymore. You just need the orange diamond peels. Oh. Yeah. There's so much of the in-game ammo and crafting economy was and is a pain in the ass to deal with, in which my vault is full because of it, because they are mementos and memoirs that I keep of my previous adventures in Destiny, alongside with all my shiny toy guns that I have in my inventory from all our previous adventures and mishaps in the wacky wilderness of this magical universe. And yes, a lot of the armor pieces do look similar on other classes. But these are moments of the past of the game to show, like, I was there. And so some of these I'm never going to delete, because some things aren't coming back. But some things did. And some things do in another way. I like to keep it because it's sentimental to me. Even these old armors from the Red War. I can't even scan that one right now. That's okay. Sorry, Banshee, I was going on a whole ass rant right in front of you. I need solar weaponry. That's what I need. So let's see, trace rifle, sniper rifle. I'm keeping that one. Hold on, let me activate my artifact, because this is gonna affect my stats. Scout rifles, yes. Sniper rifles, absolutely. And SMGs, yes. Combine solar strands, stasis siphon, and mods into one. Hey, look! Solar! One of the elements I'm going to be using. Yeah, I could do that. I could do this. What? While Woven Mail is active, gain increased class ability and grenade stats. What does this mean to a new player? Absolutely nothing right now. Class ability is just like that special thing that you can do, whether it's drop a shield, roll, or drop a rift. If you haven't jumped into any of the game yet, don't worry. This is for the more advanced players right now. This is like stuff you want to look at for when you do start leveling. This is how I'm going to build myself on this. Increase reload speed and becoming flinch. I could do that, but I'm not really going to be using my scout rifle too much. This is more of a PvP role, I guess. Frost armor. Stasis is one of the best abilities you can use right now, too. They retuned Stasis, so it's packing a little bit more of a punch. Plus, here, this makes it even more relevant. However, granting allies an elemental buff gives class ability energy. I'll say less. Good. Sidearms. Am I really going to use sidearms? Probably not, so I don't need to worry about that. Refresh threads. Picking an elemental pickup matching your subclass element or tangle while you have a strand super grants energy to your least charged ability. Or rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant radiant. Rapid precision hits with stasis weapons grant frost armor. I'm not using either of those. So, or I could. Yeah. Let's do that. Radiant. You know what? I can get both. I need both anyways. Yes. Strand debuff. Sustained precision damage against combatants while near 2 or more allies grants you damage resistance. Or defeating chances create an elemental pickup. Ooh, that's good. I want that one. I want this one. Scorch, sustained damage. And then shield crush. Woven mail, frost armor, or void overshield. There it is. Yes. Shield crush. That's just a good one. Create a tangle by defeating strand. Oof, there's just a lot of different ways to synergize this. Also, I just realized I have a sidearm. I need to change that. Not sniper rifles, sidearm. Silly me. I mean, porque no los dos, but... There we go. That's why porque no los dos. Mod collector. Cool. Done with that. Nice. Cool. And I can start progressing some of this too. Bam. Okay, Ascension reached 200 power threshold. I can do that later. Avant-garde. Loadout restriction. Oh, no. See, I did all of these as my hunter already. So it's not retroactive. So, if you can, as soon as you can, start moving ranks. Like, you want to move ranks fast. If you're lost on Destiny and you need some kind of guided direction, do the Guardian ranks. Like, if you don't have access to the story, if you don't have access to a lot of, like, the activities right now, do these ones. Because all old content is still viable to play, because they were still technically free access, even though it wasn't part of, even if you didn't buy the old DLCs, or if you didn't buy any of the old battle passes. What's going to happen is, it's going to take you through all areas that do exist available to explore in the game. I said a bunch of words right there, and I'm a running run on sentence. Let me take a breath, let me get some water, and run that again. I'm running out of water. Okay. So, the portal is going to be the new way to kind of get around the menus. This is kind of going to be your, how do I access strikes? How do I access PvP? How do I access Gambit? Well, Gambit is on the old menu. Don't worry about it. New UI. So, if you're done in this menu, which I'm not, I need to move some guns around. I have 2 void sniper rifles. I don't need that. That's a good one though. Chronophage. What do I put away? I can put this one away. Okay, give me a solar weapon that I know I can work with. Strand, solar bow. That's good. No. What do I want to level up? That's the real question here. I could level up Michelle's Bane. I do need that. Or I could level up Michelle's Bane. How far did I level this thing up? Is this thing leveled up yet? Oh, it's already at tier 3. Dang it, no. There's no point. There's no point in that then. You know what? I'm gonna have teammates nearby. That's important. I think this one works for a warlock. Cool. Let's do that. Why am I all having a fit about what's in my inventory? Just this. I know we don't have to deal with it, but I like focusing, I like thinking about it. So, go figure. I have my penchants for promoting punishment. No, I'm kidding. Like, I am very synergistic with my weaponry. So, like, if I have a bounty that says use sidearms, cool, use sidearms. If I have a bounty that says use LMGs, use LMGs. If I have an event bounty, mission, quest, stat, challenge, whatever, name it, that says solar, well, guess what I'm using? I'm using solar. If I'm trying to maximize doing this, that also increases my level, that increases my pass, so I can still collect everything that is new as well. And I also saved a lot of stuff over for my other characters. This is why I don't touch it on my main character, because I pass it over to the other ones. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I got some new gear! I didn't even need to worry about that. Hold on. Let's put another weapon away then. Pulse rifles. I'll put this one away for now. Hold on. Back to the postmaster. So yeah, this is why I say, what do you do? What's the first thing to do when you get to Destiny? What do? You go to the tower. Cool. As good as that roll is, I'm just gonna stick with whatever's in my inventory right now. There we go. Bam. See? Now I got some high-level gear in my inventory. Look at that. Miraculous. Astounding. Now comes the part where I have to juggle everything in because I have 700 out of 700. Don't be like me. Do not fill your vault like this. I am sentimental. And also look at this roll. This is such a good roll. Outlaw opening shot. Come on, that's a great roll. On a 140, no less. Come on, that's a PvP god roll at its best right there. That's a trophy right there at its best. But there are some weapons like this one, Compass Rose, that was actually one of the old Solstice weapons that you could get. So as you can see, we got this perk here called Dreamwork. Once per reload, assists or assisted final blows partially refill the weapon from reserves, increase the reload for a short duration. Blows you faster draw time. So with this, with a shotgun like this, right? If I help my team take out like a big boss, I get a lot more ammo in the chamber, right? And then with more shots, I can pop like a squad with incandescent and it creates a big explosion. Short answer for a lot of my other short answer is go boom. Yes, go boom. But that weapon had its time in the sun. There's a lot of gear here that I have that I should start taking out, because I am going to need it. Lord of Wolves is a good example. Polaris Lance, you know, that is a good gun. That's a good gun. That's a classic. If you're looking for a gun to get in Destiny, look at all the guns that have the shiny blue. Oh, Devil's Ruin. Oh yeah, this one's really good. I've seen videos about this one. This one's a really good one. That's how, if you hear me talking about videos that say it's good, that's how you know it's a good one. Like, that's the meme here of, like, MMO players. Of, like, if someone says it's good, you know? But yeah, hierarchy of needs. This one's absolutely broken right now. You're gonna want to get this one if you can. How do you acquire said gear? Well then, if you're actually in the tower, and you do know where the vaults are, it's over here on the right side, right before you go to Banshee, you'll notice there's this golden statue in the middle, the Exotic Archive. I'm gonna stick with Risk Runner. Exactly, that's fine. Listen, not every Destiny player needs to have their inventories full of, like, every single exotic, or every single raid weapon, you know, like, or every single, like, story weapon, or, like, ones that have the highest. Like, you decide what you put in your vault. If you think it's a good roll, you think it's a good roll. If you think the stats are the right number for you, you think the stats are the right number for you. I'm just going with, I like big numbers. Yes. So if it has this teal blue ribbon on it, that is a weapon worth looking for. Forsaken, Lumina. You know what? That checks out. That's one of the first healing guns that came out in the game. Tommy's matchbook. This thing's mean. I've seen people talk about Tommy's matchbook right now. Yeah, no. Ariana's vow is viable. You know what? If I gotta do it, why didn't I think of that? Hold on. Ariana's vow. That's a heavy hand cannon. You know what? I can make this work. Weapon skill. Reload and handling. Damage. Nah. Let's see. I could put this grenade launcher away. I'm not gonna need it. But... oh yeah, I've been an avid matchbook user before it was cool. Absolutely. Oh my god. If you're a Titan, get this combo. This is a top secret combo that I'm only gonna write here on stream and in this recording. Remember this build. This top secret inventory gear hack. Where is the text box? There it is. Text. Game hacks. Alright. Best loadout.
Not gonna jam on me this time.
Best loadout. Titan. Actium War Rig. Plus. Hold on. Tommy's matchbook. There you go. There's this is gonna be my clickbaity thumbnail title. Shitty ass OBS thing. Ah yes, even better. Right there, dead center, and let me put a backing on this. There you go. Wait, hold on. Properties, text transform, background. Here we go. Bam. So, you know what? Just for y'all, screenshot. There you go. I'm in great pain, but I won't stop pulling this trigger bill. Yes. Reason why this is a joke setup is that Tommy's matchbook is a really, really good SMG, or not SMG, AR. It's an auto rifle, right? So what does that mean? You go rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta with it. I'm so close to leveling this thing up. Are you kidding me? So, upgrades this weapon to masterwork. Okay, cool. So there's a thing called heat sink. Or no. Ignition trigger. Sustained fire with this weapon overheats it. Increases damage, but burning the user. So the longer you hold this thing down, the more on fire you're gonna be. And when you get this catalyst, you deal more damage going out. I should do this on my Titan. I'm gonna move that over to my Titan later. Right now, I need to get Ariana's vow out. I was gonna do that. Where is it? Where is she? There she is. I might need this one. If I try to do some higher level stuff, yeah. Kind of sad I missed that skin. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to tell you on that one. I'm sorry, my friend. Also, for those that are wondering, where is Xur? Who is the Xur that you're talking about? What is Xur? When you see these two guys right here with the spears, with the big pointy sticks, go right. Look for these towels. Look for these banners, tapestries, whatever you want to call them. Tablecloth, fabrics, linens. Over here, starting on Fridays, a strange hooded figure with glowing eyes and tentacles will be coming to talk to you. He has some of the best gear in the game that will help you out. Maybe not the armor, but definitely if you want some of the old gear that I have, he has it. You might not have the best roll, but if you want it in your collections to fill out your book, you go there. If you need exotic armor so that you can build craft and try out new magical abilities, you go there. If you have a group of friends you play with that, or like the clan that I mentioned that we're part of, that we're welcoming new players in, talk to her. Talk to Hawthorne. She will be the one to help you get more XP and a lot of good gear. High level gear. If you want to run stuff with your friends. Actually, I need to pick up all these old quests too, because why not? Confluxes time. Okay, cool. That just means I'm gonna go run Vault of Glass. What is Vault of Glass? Vault of Glass is the raid, the starting raid, the first raid that every Guardian should do. Complete Fireteam Ops activities, sure. Pinnacle Ops, Crucible Ops. You know what? Free stuff. Free leveling gear. There we go. Bam.
Careful out there.
Yes. Last things last, in the tower. Because always, what's the first thing you do when you play Destiny? You go to the tower. Only if you're really dedicated to just jumping into the new content, go do the new content. Like, also, go to the tower. Always pet the dog. Always pet the dog. This is the most important thing. Always activate the good boy protocol. Who's good to go? Yeah. We love Archie. Archie is best friend.
Hello again.
All right, top secret. This is awesome. This is some of the real. This is where the real endgame stuff happens. This armor you see here, you can get that armor, and you can use that as transmogrify gear. What is transmogrify? Well, I'm glad you asked, because this is the lady you talk to do that. To make any of your armor look like something else, this is the one you talk to. In other games, they are defined as the aesthetician. Nailed it. First try. What do her bounties do for you? You pick them up. You go run whatever they tell you to do. You come back to her.
Come visit again soon.
You dunk it at this big machine and it gives you a tube. How do you access that tube? You go back to this menu. You go down on the D-pad. You hit this little funny squiggly lines. And bam. You can look like me. Well, I mean, you can't, but... yeah. There's a lot of gear that I have that you can't get anymore. Because, like, if you want to see what my armor looks like without any of the effects, it's a mess. Cool. And let's just take off the shaders. You know, that's actually still a pretty fearsome character. That's actually that's pretty metal, actually. Unironically, that's yeah, that's pretty metal.
Your ghost might put you back together, but I'll have to fix your mess by hand.
I'm taking a screenshot of that. That's really not bad, actually. Wild. I'm not gonna keep it like that, but yeah. If you want to change your armor from whatever it is you have, like this, even this, for me, this is endgame armor. This is what dungeon armor looks like. This is artifice armor that I'm running. So this is the base look of stuff you'll get in the endgame. Like, yeah. So if you're wondering what kind of endgames you have in Destiny, you have raids, you have PvP, you got fashion. That's one constant on any MMORPG you play. How good can you fight bad guys while looking good at it? This says like death mage kind of thing. This is metal as fuck. I was not expecting this, removing all of that. That's wild. Actually, you know what? I could do this actually. Hold on a minute. Can we cook? We're gonna cook, chat. Because remember that magical thing I was talking about called loadouts? Actually, hold on. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go bone mage. Why not? Now let's see if I can make it full bone. Ossified carving would be the one I'm looking for. There it is.
Just breathe.
Ooh. No.
Whatever that does.
Was that it? Dang, it's not it. Oh, hey, there we go. Organic adornment. Nice. Yeah, look at that. See? Bam. Ooh. Just in time for Solstice, too. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this. If this is going to be our Solstice gear look, that's pretty snazzy, don't you think? Solar shrapnel. Yeah, we're going with this. This is like a light. This is like a crazy paladin type looking thing. I'm going with this. We're gonna go with this. And this paladin doesn't use a sword. He uses a grenade launcher. There you go. Hold on. Screenshotting. Yeah. Bam. Like a rich lich. As if. Alright, cool. You know what? We could keep these. Or should we bling out? Let's commit. Let's bling out. Why not? Dissected carve. You know what? Hold on. Callus is elite. Nah, that looks like turd. Callus is selected. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so edgy! That is so edgy, look at this thing! That is so edgy! Oh my god. I mean, like, okay, if you're going with lore stuff in Destiny, there was a point, like, we are Dragon Slayers. We as Guardians, we as having been through everything in the universe, like, Dragon Slayer is on the list. Like, we fought Riven 1,000, okay, so in the Destiny universe, for those that are new to the lore, and, like, want to kind of get a feel for everything, there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of space magic. Okay, cool. Sorry. I need to thing this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. Cool. Now. Actually, yes. Cool. One more time, let's fix this loadout. Overwrite. There we go. Gonna name this one Nightfall, Strike, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Solar. Change this to a nice red. Yep, that works for me. Cool. Nice. There we go. Cool. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to go into Solstice. Congratulations. If you made it this far, now you can play the game. So pretty much for Solstice, if you need help tracking your quests, all you gotta do is head over to the quest bar, press A to track, and then you can go over here. Go Fire Team. I could do Quick Play Expert. Mission, the Glassway, the Coil, Southern Spire. Oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. You know what? I wanted to test out abilities. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, sometimes your best bet, just go into quick play. I don't have access to this? What? Okay, then I guess. Okay, then I guess. Okay, then I guess. Okay, then I guess. Hold on a minute. Now comes the fun part of inventory management. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Now comes the part where I need to actually, like, look at gears. Like, this is where big number stats actually matter for me.
You Guardians inspired me to step up.
Yes. Hawthorne? Give me all the crap you got. Never mind. I'm not taking the level 2 crap from you either.
Yourself, okay?
Sure. Alright, rewards pass. Give me that glimmer. Give me that. Give me that. Give me this. Don't worry, all of that is trash. What are those hexagons? Trash. Sort of. Kind of. Sort of. Basically. Okay. For me specifically, if any armor stat is below a 62, I don't care about it. And that is just infusion fuel. What number am I looking at here exactly?
Welcome back.
That number that says total. Not the big shiny number, total. If any of those numbers are below 60 for me, I do not care about it. And if the number is blue, oh, even better. I don't have to care about it. So this one, and this is where I'm going to contradict myself here. As good as these are, they are from an older era. I'll keep that one at least. This one, I want health at least. But also this is a base 65, so I could actually scrap that too. I'm only gonna keep these two because I like the spread on these. Stat spread. Yeah, no. If you like stats, this is also a game for you. Okay, cool. That's going in here. Nice. Let's see. I don't need any of these bonds anymore. I could scrap these for sure. As fun as they were to have, and having a nice full matching armor set. Oh, by the way, new thing. Veteran players, veteran Destiny players, you need to know this. New armor has actual matching stats now. If you wear multiple pieces of the new armor, you get boosted stats. Right? This was one of the big things that I was talking about. So, if your weapon, your primary weapon, that weapon in the first square, happens to use that symbol of a big splash, that's kinetic damage. You don't deal any elemental damage whatsoever with that. For people starting out, below 60 is not that bad, honestly. Absolutely. If you're leveling, that's fine. If you're experiencing the game for the first time, that's fine. Yes, absolutely. Run gear that is level 50. Like, purple is not that rare in this game. Like, yeah. Don't worry about purple gear. Like, you'll start out with green, blue. That's always going to be the beginning in any game you play. That's always going to be the case. Like, don't worry about having the right leveled gear. I feel like that even with sub 60 armors getting stats to the point where you can use it makes it a very strong build. Absolutely. Absolutely. 60 plus is usually for min-maxing. You're absolutely right on that too. Hold on. Let me grab another helmet off the rack. Why not? Just so I can keep my inventory a little bit more clear. Alright. I don't need to keep the catch killer bond anymore. It's fine to let go of. I don't need the Solstice of Heroes bond. Even if it's Artifice armor, it's fine. I still have the other Artifice armor piece in my vault already. And I can always get new ones with better stats now. So I could scrap this one. It has done its purpose. Apostates... Okay, that's my Titans. When it comes to my Titan, I'm going to clean stuff off my Titan. With my Titan. It's not fair that I delete stuff for my other characters as my other characters. You know, it's kind of like a... I don't know, disrespectful, I guess? Question mark? Oh, hey. Oh, hey, I have a better roll. Actually, I'd rather have the chain reaction roll. Hold on a minute. I can keep that on me. Put this one away. But yeah, vault cleaning. So what's the first thing you do in Destiny? Go to the tower. Do some vault cleaning. There we go. Hold on. So what am I doing here? This is what's called infusion. If you have two weapons of the same type, it's only going to cost you Glimmer. This is a cheaper material to get in-game. Glimmer, you run any activity, you get Glimmer. You kill a bad guy, you get Glimmer. You kill a boss, you get Glimmer. You open a chest, you get Glimmer. You do a public event, you get Glimmer. Glimmer is like the base-ass money in this game. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get a lot of it, you're gonna spend a lot of it. Blast radius. As a grenadier, I enjoy that, thank you very much. The bigger the boom, the better. What am I doing? I'm doing a thing called masterworking. What does masterworking do? Do you see how there's a gold bar now in the stat? That means this is at its best with that stat. Easy to get, you're always going to be a little time short. Absolutely. Let's see, what am I doing right now? I'm modifying the weapon. What does that mean? This means that, these will boost your stats. That is what weapon modding is. And now I can have an even bigger blast radius. And now my grenades launch farther. And because they launch farther, explodes increases velocity. Yeah, massively increases projectile velocity. Meaning this thing's gonna shoot farther and faster because this is an object weapon. This grenade launcher means when I fire it, that shot's gonna go all the way across. I'm not gonna worry about champions. Nope. Yes. I want a nice big blast radius with this thing. Level 114. Alright, what do I got next? 66. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. 65. Ugh. That is such a min-max spread. How dare you, game. 87. I can scrap these. I as much as I'm talking about min-maxing, I don't min-max whatsoever. Like I said, I like being an all-arounder in terms of my stats. So, like, yeah. What other weapon should I level up in here at least? Two-tailed fox. Or I could be hilarious and pick up another grenade launcher. Am I running an exotic right now? I am not. Am I? I think I am. You know... nah. As fun as an idea as it'd be, maybe later. Maybe later. Right now, that's not the weapon. That is not the play. This is, though. 1 KV. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious, actually. We might use... That's for later. That's a weapon for later. Okay. Let's see. What else do I need? Gloves and boots. Alright, cool. 65, 68, 87. Okay, yeah. I could scrap this one at least. And boots. 65, 87, 87. Damn, those are both good. Okay, that's an alternate. Alright, cool.
Acknowledged.
Alright, my stats should be good now. Or at least, like, enough to run something. Cool. Nope. Oh, you know, I'm just at bare minimum. Where else can I get an extra weapon at my level? I could craft one. Or I could talk to Rahul. Or I could buy one.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
There's a lot of different ways I could do this. Oh, sweet. Free ship. Thank you. Oh, yeah, hold on. I need to buy some of these, too. I'm always going to buy my weekly set of golf balls. You never know when you need them. What do those golf balls do? They masterwork the exotic ones. They masterwork the gold armors. Not the weapons, the armors. Keep that SMG on me. I'm gonna put this one away. Hey, Banshee, you got any guns for me?
Guardian.
Yes, you do. Damn, this is actually a good roll, too. A good roll to scrap. Let's see, what's this one? Ensemble, trench barrel. That's okay.
Who the good guys are.
Yes.
Stay here on Earth if you can. Less complicated.
Sorry. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Veteran players, this is what you need to do. There you go. If you've already beaten the campaign, this is what you need to do. If you're already an alt character, this is what you need to do. Bam. If you're new and you're starting Destiny 2, you need to get to level 9 as fast as possible. I'm kidding. But you're going to want to, like, you want to level up your Guardian rank as fast as possible. If you don't have the DLC, if you're still trying to, like, get a bearing on what to do in Destiny right now, to just level up your Guardian rank.
Mess with us.
If you don't want to jump into a story, if you want to kind of, like, hold back on getting any of that, level up your Guardian rank. See if you can get some stat builds going. And then go from there. If you feel like you're now comfortable with where you're at with your character, with how you look, how your weapons are, what your loadout you want,
Did you just hear, Guardian?
now it's time to actually start running stuff. So, in the next recording, we'll actually do Solstice of Heroes. So yeah, that's 2 45-minute sessions of me just statting out armors. So, in the previous recording, I was statting out armors. So, if you're new to Destiny and you want to get into the game and you're trying to figure out what to do, first things first, go to the tower. Go to the tower. Always go to the tower. Go to the postmaster. Go to the tower. But yes, let me grab one more screenshot before we actually start. You know what? Yeah, actually, that looks pretty sick. We're gonna get a screenshot first. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a screenshot because that's important. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Bam, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Now this is a Solstice of Heroes screenshot. Yeah. That's a screenshot for Solstice of Heroes. That's beautiful. Alright, cool. Now we don't have to bask in the glory anymore. Because I'm going to be working to continue leveling up my Guardian ranks so I can start getting some high stated gear. For me, when I'm playing Destiny, what am I chasing for? Once the campaign is all done and I've gone through the story at least once, what am I gunning for? Some good stated gear. That's all I'm going to go for. Or some shiny toy guns. Or limited time weaponry. Limited time weaponry, limited time armor. Because Fashion Soulsing is one of the many endgames of Destiny. Raiding is another endgame of Destiny. Ooh, this is actually a good angle right here too. And as you can see, screenshots. Oh wait, hold on, even better. Actually, you know what? Funny enough, I did say my Warlock's lore is she is an Inquisitor. Of oh my god. Oh my god, what a shot. Beautiful. So yeah, not only is she a princess, she is an Inquisitor. She's an Inquisitor of the Light. An Inquisitor of the Vanguard. One of Ikor's hidden. So, what are we about to do now? We're gonna do Solstice of Heroes. What does that mean? We're actually gonna run something. Complete a solo, fire team, or pinnacle ops activity in the portal. So, now that you're all geared up, and you just booted Destiny for the first time, what are you doing? If you want to do something, you go over here. Oh, sweet. Quick play expert. Say less. You know what? Yeah, we're jumping to expert. We're ready for a challenge. We have enough gear. So, for old Destiny players, your gear is not irrelevant. Like, I'm still going with prime gear from that I had, at least. Not maybe they might not be 95s, but you know, there's still some decently high stated gear. Nice. And I can get more exotic bonds too. Hell yeah. Oh. So everything we've done can also be done in the loading screen. So why did I pick what I did with my build? What does my build mean? First and foremost, I need to change this to an actual elemental thing. Rapid strand weapon final blows create orbs of power. I would like that, please and thank you. Oh yes. Strands. Oh, actually no, this is even better. There we go. Orb generation is going to be an important part of this. Heavy ammo generation is an important part of this. Grenade final blows. Beautiful. Or grenades turn to melee, and melees turn into orbs.
Keep drilling down. You'll hit gold soon enough.
Woo! Uh-oh. Here we go. Battleground Oracle. Wait, why do I have grapple? Oh no. Is that the modifier on this? Okay. Well, that I should have read the modifiers. Go figure. Well, guess I got a grapple. Cool. I can roll with that. Yep, yeah. So, on the daily, a lot of these missions are rotating, meaning the modifiers rotate as well. Oh my god. It's okay, I can work with grapple. Hey, buddy. Nice. I'm okay. Oh, yes, the chicken. The chicken. Yep. So remember how I was talking earlier about mini bosses? That's one of them. Usually they'll have some funny thing going on like that. Nice. There you go. That's what we call a yellow bar, or a mini boss. All those with red health bars, that's the minor enemies. You don't need to worry about those. They're the rank and file buddies. Why am I using so much grenade ammo? There's a big old purple box there. You see that box? That's what's gonna give you heavy ammo. Right now, all you need to worry about, Destiny, is kill everything. Fight the robots. Fight the big old rhinos. Just get used to knowing how the enemy's attack patterns are. Those big chickens, if they're flying, you bet your butt they're gonna be bumping at you. Hi. Get them, my pretties, get them. Did I miss that? Did I legit miss that? Miraculous. Stunning emote arc. I'm gonna wait. Hey guys. Nice. When you hear that sound, that's prismatic. Alright, I'm grabbing the heavy. Uh oh. Come on. Nice. Did we really miss that again? Amazing. They're just giving it to us for free this time. Miraculous. This is the first I've seen of this happening. There, we finally got it. I'm assuming we did. We popped heavy. If we pop heavy... Oh, that was nothing. Okay, that only gave me 4. Okay. Okay, game, I see how it is. You just don't want me using heavy. I see how it is. Woo! Spider-Man. Actually, unironically, if you're a hunter, you can make yourself look like Spider-Man in the game. I've seen some Spider-Man builds. And yes, if you get the Lightfall DLC, you have access to this ability on the permanent. Right now, because this, oh. Wait, this is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh no, it just does nothing for me. Oh nice, the other dude's waiting for us. That's nice.
What you got?
You know how to get their attention.
No! You know, it's fine. I think there was a rally banner there. There's usually a rally banner there. If not, well, go figure. Hello. Alright, time to let my abilities shine. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi. Oh, this hurts. Nice. Crispy. Can we attack him yet? No. There we go. Come on. Oh, that thing's a screamer. That's gonna hurt. 20 seconds left on this. Catch! Oh! I messed up my rotation here, honestly. Bam! Wipe the floor with you.
At this point, seems like we should just let the vets take care of these scions themselves. This is their territory, after all.
Nice.
If they're not successful,
Claim the first event rewards from the
what if
Solstice
they
event
are,
home.
and they use the scions to upgrade their prediction engines? It wasn't too long ago those possibilities broke you out into a cold sweat.
I know. We've just got so many enemies, and are all enemies with each other. Would it kill them to save us the effort every now and again?
Ha 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 ha. Oh. Amanda. Kate's ghost! How dare... Beautiful. Beautiful. Magnificent. Miraculous. Hilarious and astounding. Cade's ghost. Hey, look at that. We had one of everything. Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. That's huge. That's huge. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Alright, I'm returning to orbit. Cool. There you go. Now let's go back to Eva. See what she's got for us. So what do you do after you do any? What do you do when you play Destiny? You go to the tower. Always go to the tower. Sorry, I have to drive that in home. Like, you finish an objective, you go to the tower. 9 times out of 10, that's usually what you're gonna do. Until you play the actual campaigns. Then you stay where you are. And you go back to the main landing zone. But right now, if you're a new player, or you're a player coming back, what do? What's the most important thing to do? You go to the tower. I hate to keep drumming that in, but that's just... Sometimes, like... Destiny can be a little bit difficult. Destiny can be dense. Because there's a lot to do in this game. Here, let me turn my hair so you're not flashbanged. Flashbung? Damn, damn. I feel bad for y'all watching on the VOD. Alright, cool. Alright, Eva, what you got for us? Eva Levante.
Eva's got something special for you.
Oh wait, no, never mind, sorry, I made a mistake. You go to the portal, and then you go to the event tab. Sorry, that's my bad. I jumped the gun. Now you get something. Acquire additional Solstice alloy by completing activities throughout the system. Harder activities like dungeon raids reward more alloy. Lovely, miraculous, astounding.
I wish I could talk more, but I am
Scorch,
working now.
social tower. Oh baby. Alright. Now this is where Oh, I need to guild this one, actually. Unlock your first piece of Solstice armor. Alright, yeah. This is what I'm going to be doing in my spare time. So, if you're new to Destiny and you want to get caught up on what's going on, this is your chance to kind of see it all in progress in action. But for today's stream, I think it's best I leave it as this tutorial look into the game and just like how to level and what kind of gear to grab and how to get it and such.
We are strongest
because
together.
a lot of the changes that happen is still jarring for a lot of players. Like, it's a lot to come back into, to take in and do. If you aren't used to the usual Destiny cycle, to the usual grind, and like how to... Honestly, when we were talking about how there's no Destiny 3, why not just make Destiny 3? This is basically Destiny 3. Because now here in Destiny, we've done everything with the Light and Dark Saga. The main big bad story point from the very beginning, from that opening cutscene, we're done with that now. We don't have to worry about fighting the Witness anymore. We're dealing with new powers. And so, when it comes to Destiny, there's 3 types of DLC that you get. You get the story DLC, the world traverse, it's 2 types. The story DLC and the abilities DLC. So, what do I mean by the abilities DLC? I mean, there's always going to be story. But, like, this is like a light version of, we're getting into some new story stuff, but you're not as pressed to know, like, oh no, did you hear that this big thing is happening and that the universe is about to get destroyed? No, we're not on that. We're about to get there. We're close to getting there again. How do we save the universe this time from falling apart? The Tales of the Guardians in Destiny. That is basically what Destiny's about. How do you save the universe this time from crisis? How do you save the planet this time from crisis? That's, you sum down any type of grand fantasy sci-fi series. Sometimes you'll get the heist, sometimes you'll get the, oh no, big bad is gonna eat the planet, we gotta stop them. That's usually the case. Like, yeah. And get cool guns in the process. Yes. And we turn our bad guys into guns in the process. Go figure. We turn them into our weapons. Like, the hand cannon I'm using. Yeah. This is not the original skin for it, by the way.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos.
Where is it?
You too, Maria.
Come on. Okay, yeah, no, this is a glitch that happens more often than not. Sorry. You can do it. There we go. Literally, these are made of the bones of our enemies. Yeah. There's a lot of different aesthetics and designs you'll find in the game. You'll end up finding something that works for you. And now that I got this hand cannon, I should transfer over the one that my hunter got. Oh hey, I got a new SMG. Quanilus 2. Encore. Final blows grant static ability, range, precision. Encore surrounded. Surrounded's good on an SMG, but Encore, yeah, that's okay. It's not bad. It's a good roll. It's just not a gun I'd use. Oh my god, this is the same design as the Adjudicator. Oh my god, it's basically the Adjudicator. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
I could use some coffee.
Hold on a minute. Okay, everybody, take a good close look at this gun design. Study it. Look at its frame. Look at its aesthetic. Look at its patterns. Look at its silhouette. Now, look at this one. Kind of the same, don't you think? Just a little bit. Huh. Cool. That's actually pretty neat.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos.
Huh.
You too, Maria.
Yeah. That's one of the big reasons why I still play this game. It's just fun little details like that. Being part of the universe. And just how you play into it. That's one of the big things as to why I still love and play this game. Why I still challenge and push myself to play a lot of the endgame content and keep up with it. Improves grenades. Rifts periodic release shockwaves. Damn. Okay, this is basically a raid roll. Let's try again, but with a different... let's do a solo up. I don't normally like playing this game solo, but I think I can constitute playing a solo game this time, because there's a lot to it. Okay, this one's more of a health-based one. Health-based kit. So... This is definitely going to be for the raids. When I do raids, this is the one. Okay. Right now, though, I don't need to worry about this. Shortly after using your class ability, your next weapon, Final Blows, spawns an Orb of Power. Your distribution reduces all ability cooldowns when using your ability near targets. Meaning, the more I use my Rift, the more I can... The more I use my Rift, the more I can I get grenade and melee power. Like my melee will still come back faster, even though it's a 42-second cooldown. When I pop my Rift, it makes that time move that much faster. So yeah. Oh, and if you overcharge your class ability, look at that. I get more overshield in my Rift. Alright.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
211, 210. I want to keep leveling up this weapon, because this is a good roll. For me, look closely here. Now that you have some gear, when we're talking about what we're getting, like why does our gear matter? What are we looking for in gear? When people are asking what kind of build you want to have, what kind you want to get, you want to do, when it comes to your weapons, these two perks are the most important part to look at. These two come secondary. Why did I keep this sidearm, and why have I upgraded it? As of right now, this is a good weapon because Demolitionist, when I get kills with this one, my grenades come back. What am I kind of building on? Throwing more grenades. Swashbuckler, when I get kills with this weapon, I get increased melee, or melee kills, increases this weapon's damage. So, I can use my melee to charge this gun, to generate more grenades, to generate more melee, to charge this gun, generate more grenades. Does that make sense? Like that's kind of how that's just like one of the different ways you can make the game more. That's where the power play comes into the game. That's what a lot of the loops are built on. So if you want to nitpick and look around as to what works best for you, that is entirely up to you. My build and my playstyle is not how you build and play. How you want to use your abilities, how you want to be able to walk around and clear a room, burn a boss, that's all you. That's all your playstyle. Nothing I say has full credence except for what you see and how I play. So if you want to go in with a full melee build and run all spears, you're welcome to do that. If you want to go in and run all bows, you could do that. If you want to be like me and run all hand cannons, you can't do that. You can run 2 hand cannons though, and that's a great time right there. And you run some lucky pants, yeehaw! But that's a lot of the loop in Destiny. So yeah, you have room to try out all these different things, and this is just some of the fun ways to get you that you can bring yourself to look into the story of this game. You hear all the dialogue that's happening in the strikes, in the missions, in whatever you're running. You might not know who these characters are. You might not recognize some names. But that's the fun part, is learning to go in and meeting all these characters. Alright, now let's make this a challenge for myself. We're gonna run this on Expert. I'm running at 214 power right now, so let's make these guys a little bit tougher for me. Shielding an Avalanche, Threaded and Shroud, Rage, and Front Shielding. Okay, Threaded and Shroud it is. Let's see. Hive Fire Pit. When defeated, acolytes spawn pools of fire that cause damage. Exploded units have more health. Hell no. Hot Step. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna make them a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna make them just a little bit more tougher now. If I'm going up against Hive, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna want a little bit of some fire resistance, some explosive resistance. Avant-garde. Nope. I can't do avant-garde at the moment. And let's make them a little bit more tougher. Blasts. Splash damage is increased. Am I crazy? Yeah. Very hard. I am not doing that then. Chill Touch. I can live with that. Oh. Solar Storms. Fire Sprites. What is this? Ah! I see. Okay. Well then. Good thing I'm doing this on Solstice of Heroes. So, welcome everybody to Solstice of Heroes, where I'm going to put a Solar Surge on, because Solar is a funny thing that actually has a lot of effect here. I don't have Strand Surge, so that's back. Sprinting for a short time causes you to become amplified, while you're amplified, receiving melee damage calls down lightning strikes around you. Airborne, I deal increased damage. Free kinetic grenade. Add to your spree while non-precision blows take away from it. Ooh. Sure. Okay, well. Nope. We'll keep it like that. Let's see. Solar fireballs occasionally spawn when defeating combatants. Solar fireballs rain death and destruction advancing towards you. Okay. Freeze Fire Sprite pickup creates a solar area around you.
It's not so bad here.
Heal yourself while using your class ability. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm going to use my class ability a lot. Solar Slide, Radiant Joy. Final blows spawn fire sprites. Collecting fire sprites cure you. Survivability is important. The only damage with solar sources raises a heat meter. Once full, your solar weapons will cause explosions.
Oh no.
Against scorched combatants, ignites enemies.
It's not so bad here.
Let's go with this. Cool. I can work with this. Let's try this out. Solar. 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 Now you see, there was a lot of solar in Strand as well, but there's also a lot of solar in Stasis builds too. My Hunter is more of a solar stasis or void stasis hybrid going on with his kit right now. But Strand is still just useful in so many ways.
So, if I have this right, we hit our objectives, take down all resistance, and exfil as quickly as possible.
Simple peas. Robert is your uncle.
Well said, chap. You're getting better at those.
Excellent. Good. Hey, friends. Nice. Beautiful. I'm being menaced. Hold on a minute. Good. Excellent, my babies. Come back to me. Good. Good. I got Threadlings. I got a Tangle. Got my Helion. Helion's about to run out. That's okay. Weapon takedown's complete. Are you kidding me? Lovely. Yep. Yep. Hello. Oh, I see. Come back here, you. Vanguard's most wanted, huh? Hold on. Come back here, you. That's a mini-boss. Just pull her into a corner. That's right, stay back there. No! Ah, damn it. Oh, there she is. Bitch. You're not leaving my sights. The affluent combatant flees. How dare you? You're not allowed to. You can't do that. Uh-uh. Nice. What do I get? Shit all. Beautiful. This is fine, I can live with this. 15 out of 55 on max points. Ooh, sweet. Lore. Damage on my ship system was extensive but looks destructive to further validates the collision hypothesis. This is, spoilers. That's all I'll say about it. Five minutes remain. Downtown, baby. Nice. What? How dare you ask the Warlock, the Master of Abilities, to get weapon kills? Remember I said you use this for a big crowd? Yep, there's that big crowd. And now we farm them up. Sweet. Ah. 25 out of 55. Damn. You know what? I did say I need more weapon kills with this thing, so I guess that's on me. Get them, my pretties. Get them. There it is. Nice. Hi. Damn it. 34 out of 55 on weapon kills. Nice. Nope. From downtown, baby. Yep. Miraculous. You wanted solar, right? There's solar for you. Come on now. No, you don't. Nice. 43 out of 55. Come on. There's more of you, I know it. Yeah, there it is. Picking fights, let's go. I'm done with sidearms. Beautiful. I'm not done yet with weapons. Got it. No, you don't. 1 minute left to get the score. Ah, oh, dang. Hello, Nick. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. There goes my streak. It's okay. Nice. 51 out of 55. Let's go. This needs to be weapon kills, though. So I got enough. I could probably take down the boss with a weapon. If I can't, then whoops. That's on me. Where are these crystals? Where's the last one? I can't find the last one. Alright, cool. Now that I'm done with that, I can actually just use my abilities now. Did I miss one? Where did I miss it? Is it that one? It's okay. I'm still gonna hit par score either way. It's not gonna matter. I find this a lot more forgiving than Legendary Lost Sectors. Miraculous. I missed this one. There you go, everybody. There's your guide on how to do this Lost Sector. It's okay if the timer does run out, but now that you know where all the placements are, that's kind of the important thing. Me, I'm too busy trying to focus on getting my gun kills that I can't maximize my abilities and powers too well. So to do that, it would be better off if I actually tried ring a dungeon with y'all. But also, soloing a dungeon, not my favorite thing to do. A dungeon is something I'd rather run with other players.
Boss on the field, and it's a big one.
Wait, I don't need that. There you go. See, that's how you know we've got a big boss on us now. we go. Now that I'm actually against... There we go. Good, there's the ammo I needed. Oh. Oh. Well then. That's how we're gonna play this, huh? Alright, I see how it is. Yeah. Gotcha. Excellent. Good. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah? Well, y'all are about to get it now. Time to bring the heat. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Got it. Oh my god. Miraculous. That synergy was beautiful. See what I mean? Of like how the sidearm gave me back my grenade, and in turn using my grenade gave me back my sidearm. Yeah. There's a reason the perk is called Grenadier. So you don't have to have like a lot of hundreds. A few hundreds is good enough. Nice. And we're done here. Whew. A little bit longer than it should take.
The Guardian is fine on their own.
But also,
it would be nice to have more light bearers for these missions.
I agree, but the Traveler isn't making any more of us ghosts, and a lot of those without guardians went to the Hive. But long odds are normal for us. Nothing we can't handle. Right, Guardian?
exactly. Surge boon modifiers. Beautiful. How did I do? Faction drop challenge modifiers. Nice. There we go. Nice. That's not bad. That's some good score right there. Let me return to orbit. What do we do next? We look at the portal. We look at the portal. Complete our event stuff. Go from there. So I got some more alloy to farm. But that's where I'm going to end the recording. I think that's a good stopping point for this introduction to Destiny and just what to do for your first time if you're going to be a Guardian and you want to get into the game. These are just some of the aspects of the game that I like to focus on and just to push myself as a player. You don't have to play the way I do, but this is just some of what you can do in the game. And a lot of things like this are available free to all players. So yeah. For the recording side, if you enjoyed that and you'd like to see more like it, you know what to do. For everyone that's watching live right now, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to keep the streams going just because, well, I want to see Solstice through. If you want to hang out, chat, talk anything Destiny with me, you're always more than welcome to. If you ever need a team to play with, join the Discord today. And then also, I'd also like to extend that branch as a welcome into the clan if you need a clan to play with. And if you play with other people who are in the clan, we get clan engrams and we can all get in on the leveling. So, if you want in on some of that action, if you want to learn how to run endgame content, you're more than welcome to come join us. Just always remember, though, Shadow Gaming is rated M for sure and for such audiences. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. I keep extending this outro. Goodbye, YouTube video. Hello, YouTube live stream. Now comes the part where I'm gonna do a lot of stat work. Hooray. Do y'all wanna see me try to solo a dungeon? Because I've never done it before. But now at this point, I'm willing to try. Now that's a stat spread. Okay. Switch that to solar. Nice. Cool. What is the Pinnacle Dungeon? Oh wait. And portal activities. Oh, that's fine. That's whatever. Okay. Solar ability, final blows. Bonus against guardians. Cast solar supers. Solar blows damage. Earn bonus progress from defeating other guardians. Complete portal activities, or at least one Solstice modifier active, or play some Solstice ups. Alright. You know what? Just for funsies, we'll just start this recording. Because right now for Solstice, we got this. For those of you that don't know what Scorched is, allow me to introduce you to a whole new world of pain.
Control. Take those zones and hold them to your last breath. You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone B. Enemy claimed Zone A. Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone A. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. You captured Zone B. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone C lost. Zone A lost. Your legend grows. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. 5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. Zone C lost. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. 3 minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours. Zone A captured. You have advantage. Keep it up, and victory is yours. Zone C lost. A well-fought victory. 2 for 1. You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the Crucible.
Yep. 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 So there you have it. That's gonna wrap up my my look at Solstice of Heroes. And hope you all enjoyed. Alright. I think now's a good time to start wrapping up stream. It's 4:20 in the morning. I have stuff to do. I'm still going to be playing Destiny on my off time. So if y'all want to hang out, come play. You're always more than welcome to. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you'll have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And so we're going to raid outwards. We're going to go find one of our good friends to go send some love over to. over on the Twitch side. For the YouTube side, I need to extend this goodbye out. If you want to talk to me about anything, you're more than welcome to. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Oh, if there's anything I missed you'd like me to cover and add as an addendum to any point, you're more than welcome to talk to me about that. If you have any questions about that, join the Discord, get in touch with me. I will be more than happy to help guide you in build crafting in Destiny. Join the clan. So soon enough, I'm looking to rename and change things within the clan. We're gonna have a full ceremony about it. I need to figure out how to do it, when to do it. Yeah. That's why I'm also gonna be taking a hiatus. So yeah, if you want to see that, be part of the ceremony, be part of the raids, any of that, join us on Discord. Join us in Destiny. If you'd like to come see our group, join our merry band. I got some gear. Let's go take a look at that. Wait. You got Fire Team Ops and Pinnacle Ops already. Nice. That's some high level stuff already. Sweet. I got some lore. Sweet. Legacy's Lament. Nice. Distortions. I got some of these toys. Alright, Chrome is still taking some time to open, so I get to keep playing for a little bit. Yeartide Apex. Attrition orbs dealing sustained damage. Here's a highly improved orb power. Binary orbit. No. 211 on this thing. Oof. Gain aim assist. Woven mail. Frost. Binary orbit. Light final blows. Boost stranded kinetic weapons. Oh. Okay. I can make that work, but just not with this gun. Let's see. There's got to be something I can use. Maybe some kind of armor I can upgrade. Okay, that's nasty. I could work with that. I'm gonna leave that one. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. What do I have that I can use here? Last Thursday. Let's see. 62. Okay. 61. Okay. Yeah. Tier 3. Damn. You know what? My warlock's earned it. She can get it. A grenade launcher, you say? Lovely. Put the hullabaloo away for now. Let's head back to the tower, shall we? What do? Go to the tower. You finishing an event? Go to the tower. Grandma! Nice.
Checking now. Done, done, done.
Ooh. Just because this is my go-to. Oh, I see.
Done, done, done. Confirmed.
Okay. I might as well level this gun up. Why not? Double specials, kind of a bad idea. Grenade launchers, kind of a good idea. But also... You know what? It never hurts too much to have a health mod. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that Taken shader on it too. Damn, that looks so mean. That looks so mean. Let's try this. I'm down to try this out. Just a full Grenadier build, huh? I see some high-level boots and I'm set.
Sign, please.
I could get this with a better roll. Huh. Dark elements grant improved range. Both bonuses. Huh. This is more of a PvP roll. This is definitely a PvP roll. screw it. Why not? Why not use the weapons assigned to us? Eh? Y'all must be wondering, why haven't you raided anybody yet? That's because I was waiting for my Chrome to open. Alright, for everybody over on the Twitch side, who shall I send us over to? Alright.
Making a purchase, or are you just here to chat?
Alright.
Experimenting with darkness is a
If you're down for some
I don't
butt-kicking
know that it
PvP
is
content,
worth the risk.
I'm gonna send y'all on over to my good friend Cyrus. She is playing the finals right now over on Twitch. Oh my god, that gun looks like a Nerf gun. Miraculous. Alright, looks like everybody's doing their thing.
You're looking wonderful. Did your muscles get bigger?
Alright. I guess let's sum her up.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a promise.
Wait. What was it?
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna try to see if I can solo a dungeon on my own first. I want to do that off screen. Alright, where's my other work tab? Twitch workflow.
Sure. Rhythmic
Cool.
physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good.
Let's
And
read
feeling good
slash
is
underscore
better than not.
tempest. Got it. Slash read Cyrus underscore tempest. Our raid message is gonna be Happy Tuesday. Throw in a buttload of pog champs and hearts for me, and I will see you all in the next one.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
There we go. Oh, she doesn't allow raids? Oh, okay then. Well, who else can I raid then? That's okay. Who's another homie that's online that we can raid right now? No. That's a streamer I haven't seen in a minute then.
Eververse trades
Malian
in
Victor.
goods we feel enhance a Guardian's journey.
They're playing some VR chat, so let's go give them some love. Yeah. I'm cool with that. Okay, so slash raid.
You too, Maria.
Alright then, guess we can't raid them. Damn, who can we raid then? You know what? I'm just gonna send you all to our good friend Cryosora, Andy. They are a lovely DJ and a good friend. Slash raid EJ Cry Soda. Let's see. Alright, until then, peace everybody.